Before my depression kicks in, come do my makeup with me. So as you see, my wig is looking like Thomas Jefferson right now. I feel my chemical imbalance kicking in. So I'm like, what will make me feel better in this very moment? That is not eating, binge eating, and snacking on stuff. Because I already had my dinner. I don't need to eat anything else. Do my makeup. So that's what we're gonna do. Now I'm using mostly Dollar Tree items because I bought a bunch of stuff. This is from Be Pure. This is under eye concealer. Okay. And I just kind of want to go crazy with the makeup. Like, I just want to put a little concealer here, and just let it marinate just a bit, and I'm gonna buff it on out. Then I'm gonna do some eye makeup, because usually I do eye makeup before I put on my foundation. Just kind of works out better if I have any fallaways. I don't have to worry about it mixing in with my foundation. So let me pick what eye makeup I'm gonna do. Now, as far as the eyeshadow, I don't know. I bought both of these palettes. This is more earth tones, a more natural look. I think I'm gonna go with this. This is kind of natural, but it's got a few little bits and bobs in it. I'm looking at this like glittery, smoky little look here. So I think we're gonna go with this. Dollar Tree, both of them. And I know some of y'all, which I appreciate y'all so much. Now, perk of this, I have been losing some weight because this nightgown used to fit me really well, and now it's not. So y'all get to see a half naked Hershey. Some of y'all are like, well, what's going on? Is anything? Have you been outside? What ain't going on, baby? Life is just lifing. Nothing specific. Like I can't say anything happened today. I've had a good day. I know, life. I'm still grieving. I know that. For y'all who don't know, I lost 2 aunts who helped raise my brother and I in the span of 3 months this year. And every now and then I sit with that because it hits me like a ton of bricks. I really can't believe it. And sometimes I just get depressed, for lack of a better word. I'm sure we all have been there. We all have been there. Life has just been life in everybody. And also, like everybody, I want to make better decisions. Not just run to food because I'm feeling sad, but do something else, like make content for you guys and girls, okay? Get into my creative bag. I am currently working on a mini series called The Ebony Pour that I'm very excited about. More to come with that. I am on my last episode. We'll be finishing that up this week. And when I tell you it has been a joy to write, had to take a little hiatus again because of everything that went on with losing my aunts and planning their memorials. But y'all, this is so good. It has to do with vampires too. Just a little tidbit. Vampires, I don't want to give too much away, but it's good. It's really, really good. So I just did this like sparkly purple. Okay, that's in the bottom middle. I think I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, do something different. This peachy looking color, is it going to match? I don't know. We just doing stuff, child. I think the thing that gets me with when you're losing someone is, you remember like your last interaction with them. And, my aunts were still young. Like my auntie Kim was only 50. My auntie Yolanda was only 47. So, my love for the 90s and why I'm so obsessed with the 90s have a lot to do with them because, I'm a child of the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. And my version of the 90s have always reflected them. They were the cool aunts. They were the one with the nose ring and the, bamboo earrings and the finger waves. Sorry, I'm just skipping ahead. I went on to this little cream one too for the inner corner. I'm not a professional, y'all. I'm just doing stuff out of depression. But like, they're my 90s tribute. Like, that's who I think of when I think of the 90s. And y'all know I'm obsessed with the 90s, obviously, because I co-wrote a 90s rom-com. So yeah, it's just been rough. Like every now and then, this has just been a rough year. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do a little pat, pat, pat under the eye. Okay. Is this going to come out right? I don't know, y'all. When I tell you I'm just doing stuff, child, I'm just yapping. Okay. And next I'm gonna go with my foundation. Now this isn't from Dollar Tree. I got this from Maybelline New York Fit. It is a matte plus poreless foundation. Wears up to 12 hours. I got this in 338 spicy brown. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and do a dollop of Daisy and blend, blend, blend with our foundation brush. Okay. Oh, I got a little on my hand. So let me know in the comments section, what do y'all do when you're trying to conquer depression or when you're grieving? I know everyone's different. And there's no really correct way to do either. Everyone's got their own. But what do y'all do? Like I said, I'm trying to do more things that, help me instead of harm me. You know what I'm saying? But has it been difficult? Yes. Have I been trying to keep it together so that, my family isn't overly sad, or, I don't get overly sad to where it makes me sick? Yes. Still grieving my father, still grieving my grandmother, my aunt, my uncle, my cousins. I'm still just holding on. I gave this analogy to someone like, it's like we're all walking, right? Say we're all walking. You walking with your people. And that could be family, that could be friends, but your people, right? Y'all walking straight forward. And every other tree you pass is like a year, right? And at a certain year, your person stops there. They can't go forward. You can't go backwards. They're just stuck. So all you have to do, or all you can do, is go forward and every now and then look back at them. And it's something about that makes me so sad. Like having to always look back, having to always think about the things that they're missing, the things that they're not able to take part in because they're no longer with us. And, of course, everyone has their own belief on, like, what comforts them. And I have my own, but it doesn't take away the feeling of, like, just loss, and feeling lost. And feeling like all of the people that I love, my foundation, my touch points are all they're leaving. It's devastating. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. So check out the next video for part 2.